again, this is Jose Rodriguez with a thought from Josue. My last video, I talked about how sometimes we let many reasons detain us from actually reaching those goals and dreams that we have in our lives. Before I went to China, and that's a little bit of what I was talking about, my wife and I couldn't get pregnant for some reason. I just believe it was part of God's timing, And within a couple of months that my wife arrived in China, she became pregnant. Talk about something interesting. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes all we need to do is take a little bit of a risk. Some people told me I was crazy for going to China. And they said I'd get my head chopped off. I heard all kinds of stories. They said they eat dogs and cats. In reality, China's a pretty safe place. And people are not going around eating dogs and cats. I mean, a lot of that it's just people talking, and maybe there's some truth to it, but not so much. Anyways, risk-taking, that's what helps you get to the other side. When I say other side, I'm talking about your goals and dreams. If you never build up the courage to take a risk, you're probably never going to acquire that which you want to acquire. One more thought. When there's a problem or an obstacle, we see it so big. We see it as a huge obstacle, a giant. Talk about the Philistines with Goliath. The people of Israel saw the giant in Goliath and they were terrorized. But when David looked at the giant, he didn't see no giant. He saw something that he would conquer because it was getting in the way of his obstacle. That's how we look at things sometimes. We look at things as so large and big. And maybe if we were to set our eyes on God, or we set our eyes from the perspective of God, those things that look so big, those giants that seem so impossible to tangle would become so little. I'm going to show you a bird's eye view of where I live here in China. And if you look out there, although it looks big, well, the people and things look so much smaller, and I'm only on the 25th floor. Imagine if I was looking from the heavens, from where God is. And I think that's what we need to do. Put ourselves in the position of God and look at things from a bird's eye view. Traveling is not that difficult. If you look from a plane, you could see so much land. And I believe that, with Search 365, we can have that opportunity to travel and see many things. So if I was you, I would start looking at those giants, those things that have become obstacles that seem to get in our way. I'd look at them as something small, just a small little obstacle that we got to overcome in order to get to our promised land. So this is Jose Rodriguez from A Thought from Josue. See you soon, and contact me if you have any questions. I can help you out. You get part of that search team, and we'll conquer the world and we go traveling. All right, God bless.